Hey guys, what's up? Alright, so first of all, please excuse me for the horrible tank top, tube top look. It's really hot here in LA today. I don't even know how I'm surviving. Speaking of surviving, it's a big online world out there, and more people are using their computers for online dating, which is a concept that I'm not against. I think that, it's hard to find love in the world, and if you feel like you have to turn to the internet or that the internet's an option for you, you should go for it. But time and time again, I hear the same problem come up with my friends or from random people online that I'm talking to, and that is that they're always surprised to find out that the person they were sold to online, meaning they read their eHarmony profile and they just came off like the coolest, confident, like raddest dude ever, or they've been keeping up with their blog and they can't believe like what an intellectual, hilarious person they've managed to find through the blogosphere. So here are my 3 as fail-proof as they can get tips for finding a man on the internet and making sure that the real deal shows up at your house when you meet for the first time. Step number 1, talk to them on the phone. Have you ever talked to someone online and then talked to them on the phone and then the first thought in your head is, wow, your voice sounds different than I thought it would? I'm not saying that if you're talking to some dude with a squeaky voice that's a bad sign. I'm just saying if he has an air of confidence online that he seems to lack in his dialogue with you when you're speaking on the phone, and he's not really carrying himself verbally the same way he does when he's behind a computer screen, that's a sign. That's a sign that you're dealing with someone who might have a little bit of a identity issue online. It's very easy to make yourself look cooler than you are, but it's hard to fake it on the phone. Step number 2, be prepared to greet whoever you meet at the door. It's one thing to look at pictures, but it's another thing to really see someone in person. If you only saw this side of my face, you should be assuming that there is a second half, and that maybe that second half is melty. Or maybe the back of my head's bald. You guys don't know that. But you should be prepared for just in case that happens, because I've heard a couple times people do a little bit of fibbing, or they send you their picture from right when they stopped doing Weight Watchers and they have since gotten off that path. Not assuming you're superficial, but it is very easy to get disappointed when you have an idea of what someone looks like in your head and then a completely different guy shows up. My 3rd tip and my last tip is just kind of like a blanket tip. When it comes to online dating, expect the worst, hope for the best. Expect that you're being set up by Dateline to catch a predator. Expect that this guy is going to forget his wallet and you're going to have to pay for dinner. Just expect that things are going to go wrong, because, there's a pretty good chance they could when you're dealing with a stranger. But if you're prepared for it and things go well, then you've just got yourself basically a free ticket to Happy Land. Alright, so there you go. Those are my tips for online dating. I can't say I'm an expert, but those are the things I would look for. Also, stay off of eHarmony. They don't like gays join, and I don't want to do anything that doesn't have gays involved. Especially not margarita night. Have a nice day, you guys. Thanks for letting the tube top thing slide. Bye.